I was shooting too straight. Perma-ban for literally no reason.
There's nothing wrong with me cheating. What is wrong with me cheating?
Alright, CronusZen is a scumbag. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, the man is a scumbag.
Amen, call shoes. Amen.
So tired of these 30 IQ idiots who listen to people like CronusZen.
I was recently sent a list of rodents that were invited to participate at the Call of Duty Super Bowl. I immediately headed to the live event, and let me tell you something, I am not happy. I was able to follow the trail of rat urine, and I would like to tell you about what I uncovered. The first name up was the notorious cheating streamer Symphony. But let's jump back to the codcasters. One of the females would like to say something.
I'm quite interested in the fact with Symphony, you know, we see him on his stream a lot and he is just insane. Like, the guy can do absolutely everything. When it comes to, you know, the added pressure of being in a competitive environment for him, also the unfamiliarity of playing with players he doesn't know.
Stop with the excuses, he hasn't even fired a bullet yet. They even used a clip of him cheating as his introduction video. It's disgraceful how he is allowed to even compete.
I gotta say, it's probably one of the biggest compliments as any kind of competitive gamer that you could possibly get, the fact that it looks like you're cheating, you're that good.
What on earth is she talking about? Oh, by the way, Symphony will not be attending in person. He wants to play from his bedroom this time. Is it any surprise though? We recently exposed him at the Peripheral watch party for his awful performance. But isn't that how you spot cheaters? When a player underperforms at a LAN event.
If you ever think a player's cheating, just wait to land. And when or if they go to a LAN and they perform or underperform, that should tell you a good amount that you're trying to know. You know what I mean? That should tell you. If you go to a LAN and you see this completely different player, that's a problem.
Before I continue, I would like to introduce today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid brings a console experience to your phone and has something for everyone. I personally enjoy diving deep into a dark fantasy world, uncover its tumultuous past, and learn the backstories of nearly 700 unique champions. The storylines behind the bosses are incredible, such as the Demon Lord and the Ice Golem. The campaign is outstanding, as you dive deep on a quest to push back the forces of darkness, which is a great introduction to Teleria. The action never stops. Descend into the dungeons, and face off against deadly bosses. Scale the many floors of the Doom Tower, battle against other players, in PvP, and hit the faction wars and so much more. Well, you get the picture. The Iron Twins are currently giving me a headache. They hit so hard, but the rewards for beating them are so worth it, for upgrading my champions. There's even more. Raid has prepared something special for all new players this Christmas. Download Raid Shadow Legends from the link on screen and in the video description. Enter your player ID and then set out on a fun festive adventure. Each day, experience a new chapter of this wintry story and play a new mini-game for a chance to win some amazing prizes, including holiday-themed Raid champions and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Existing Raid players, don't think you have been left out. Head to the link on screen, where you can find a special holiday promotion code that everyone can use for a small festive gift. Speaking of champions, to kick off the new year, Raid have released a legendary champion, based off MMA and pro wrestling legend, Ronda Rousey. You can get Ronda for free, whether you're a new or a longtime player, just by logging into Raid. All you have to do is play Raid for 7 days, between now and February 20th, and Ronda's yours. But there's more. To celebrate Ronda's arrival in Raid, use this special promotion code, RAIDRONDA, to get a bunch of helpful stuff, like a 3-day XP boost, 5 energy refills, multiple auto battles and 500,000 in silver, all perfect for leveling Ronda up. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description, or scan my QR code here on the screen. You'll get unique bonuses worth $35. We are talking an epic champion, Jotun. Just look at this guy. 100,000 in silver, 50 gems and 2 epic skill tomes. All this is waiting for you, right here. So, what are you waiting for? Now, back to the rats. These low IQ streamers were getting absolutely destroyed by our active serving military. This entire event seemed more about these streamers than the military. FAZE Swagg finished second bottom, while others were slipping and falling to their death. When the streamers needed to step up, they couldn't.
some of our streamers have to step up. There is a lot of pressure on our streamers' shoulders here. You know, what does pressure do to some of our streamers, do you think?
The way they refer to them as our streamers was absolutely ridiculous. This coward spots a claymore on the roof, didn't bother to tell his teammate, and just allowed him to die. What happened to communications? Shameful. Swagg will now speak on behalf of the Warzone rodents who all got exposed.
Said I could. I guess how you could say I got exposed or something like that, because I only had I had dropped 3 kills one game or some shit. But
Speaking of rats, the Baka rats have been exchanging gifts for Christmas. Let's see what they've been up to. Repulse, the chief and commander of the Baka brothers, is busy setting up notorious Warzone cheater, Diaz Biffle's new equipment. He has now upgraded to 3 monitors.
He has 2 monitors. His third monitor, which is the new OLED monitor, is coming in, which he's gonna replace for that one, move that one to the side. But yeah, he's gonna have 3 monitors set up just like mine.
But for some reason, he still refuses to use a webcam when streaming Warzone. Instead of spending his Christmas money on a webcam, he bought another rat peddle instead. Disgusting. Repulse, knew I would find out about this.
We already know this guy loves the free clout. Mr. Call of Duty head, bro.
It's Call of Shame. You're not going to scuttle your way out of this one.
Listen, that one's for the game.
For the game? Seriously? A rat peddle to play Call of Duty is mind-boggling to me. Tell me, what are the other 2 used for?
That's mute. That's dead.
Nonsense. I will show you exactly what they are used for. Every time the foot pedal is pressed, you will hear this sound. The cheater in this clip is demonstrating using an aimbot with advanced movement. How many times have you seen a Warzone streamer such as Diaz Biffle play exactly the same way and drop high kill games? If I was not showing you the foot cam, you would never know this guy was using a foot pedal, cheating with an aimbot. This type of gameplay is identical to the streamers that feature on Call of Shame. Beware any Warzone streamer that uses or tries to justify a foot pedal. This is why I call these rat pedals. A lot of people confuse aimbot with rage hacking. No, aimbot can be set up to be very discreet. A lot of the time it is very difficult to spot. The pathetic individuals you see on screen now are just some of the rats that have been 100% permanently banned that we know of. There are so many other streamers that have also been banned, but are spoofing and using new accounts with copied stats. The cheater in this video. He plays identical to the streamers, slide canceling his way around the map while trying to fool everyone it is some type of advanced movement. Warzone streamers that have popped up from literally nowhere, that nobody has even heard of until a few years ago, are completely fooling you. They are without a doubt using cheat software. You just cannot trust these low IQ, pathetic bedroom Warzone streamers. I will not stop exposing cheating in Warzone until I have all my rats accounted for. Some time ago, I exposed the toxic female gamer, ex-Marie Angel, for cheating in Call of Duty. I caught her setting up a macro on her mouse which is completely against the Warzone enforcement policy.
The one below that is 0.03. Below that is 0. And then 0.17.
Installing scripts onto a mouse, using any third-party modification, or using any device to give one player an advantage over another, is classified as a cheat. Since a silent shot macro literally pulls out a knife, and bypasses the weapon's animation sequence, this gives a significant advantage over another player, and is classed as cheating. It actually allows her to fire her weapon, and have her aim instantly ready for any follow-up shots. She responded to my video.
There's nothing even in that video.
This cheating female, who is part of the organization Soar Gaming, has recently been permanently banned by Ricochet Anti-Cheat. I recently called her out for the use of multiple accounts and using an unlocked tool. She had no choice to come clean about her ban.
So I have 2 accounts. I have my main, which is like Modern Warfare, and what I play Warzone on, and then I have my second account, which I played Cold War on, and I got like diamond on my snipers and everything, and then I just put the tool on it, which is like you get camos and stuff, and my account got banned. I don't use that account anymore. I just use this one. My other one was for the tool. I don't know if my Cold War account is actually banned on it, but I know that I can't play Modern Warfare.
Activision doesn't care. They just keep flying these females out to play Modern Warfare 2 early. Just like the other permanently banned cheater, 5x5. When Marie was at the event, she just couldn't help herself, she was up to all types of shenanigans. She was caught again, looking for secret methods to install her macros on a drive at the LAN event.
Go on that link, download that, and then put it back on Google Drive and send me the same exact type of link that I just sent you.
Again, I find myself having to pass judgment on these low IQ streamers. Blatant cheating and doing it without a care in the world will not be tolerated.
It's time for the rodents to face judgment.
Bring me the first rat. Ah yes, the macro queen. I'm tired of telling you the same damn thing. A permanent ban is permanent. What is confusing you?
The next rat will enter.
And you, rat boy, stop buying foot pedals and buy yourself a webcam.
The final rat will now enter.
And you, stop embarrassing yourself on LAN events.
All rats have been judged.
UAV online.
Yeah, I'm unstoppable today.